Boom. Kathy Murphy! You beat Synth Fan by a half a second. What up, Synth Fan? It appears I have surprised some people with my early arrival today. Somewhat early. Patricia Haverkamp, the Trump Reaper. This is weird. I'm seeing numbers up there. I'm not seeing the chats. Here we go. Fox Hill Dreams. Nisha Oliver. Tina G in the Heezy. Gavin Rutherford. Philly Web Girl is here voting for John Fetterman. Punxsutawney Mo, there you go. Washer Soko, Cindy C, Phyllis Hatch, Sandra from Paramount, Monique Lee, I see you, Julianne Gautier, Samantha Hawkins, Eddie G, Lee Saunders, Wilbur McCarthy, Kim and E. Welcome to another episode of Storytime with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, aka Brooklyn Dad, and this is Storytime. Gling, gling. Welcome, everyone. I see people already donating to John Fetterman. We got Striders 853, Lisa Hathaway, Kyla Murphy, Stephanie L. Luppy Girl is here, Queen of the South, Tracy M. Welcome, you guys. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Trump Reaper wants to know who is John Fetterman. Well, we're going to get into that today. But first, let's do a total summary of what we're covering in our stories of the day. Stories of the day. Yes, the Pennsylvania Senate race is heating up, and we're going to discuss the Democratic candidates. If you're going to sue someone for forcing you to wear a mask, make sure you don't catch COVID. Is President Biden one of the greatest trollers of all time? We shall discuss. And in our guessing game pantheon, we are tackling Name That Love Song. Last but not least, we are not doing You Raggedy Bish. Instead, we're going to focus on the rising stars, and our latest one is none other than Alfredo Rivera. That one is funny and a lot of fun. I can't wait to cover that one. But first, welcome to everyone. Let's see, who did I miss here? I see Deborah Baldini is here, Lee Saunders. Did I get Susie Brizuela, Julianne Gautier, Stella Baxter, Petty Deb? Kathy Murphy says Karen Purdy is tardy. Karen Purdy. Okay, I hope she's doing well. I think I saw something about her dog, and if I did, I'm terribly sorry to hear that. It was tragic. I think the dog is okay. I'm not sure. Sylvia Correa is here. Welcome, you guys. Valerie G, Jen Murphy. We got the Murphys in the house. Where is Gavin Rutherford? Did I call his name out? I'm not sure, but there's Aaron Davis says he doesn't live in PA, but if he did, he'd vote for John Fetterman. Okay, and there's Paula Freitas and Amanda Crawford. Welcome, you guys. All right, let's get a start on our random stuff. And of course, we can't cover the random stuff without the random chill music. So, excuse me. So you guys know that because it is Friday is movie and pizza night here in the Brooklyn Dad household. And normally I would reserve a movie such as The Suicide Squad for just such a night. However, this shit dropped yesterday, and you know me and superheroes, I can't help myself. Seriously, if you drop something on a Tuesday and it's superhero related, I'm going to be watching it. So these, believe it or not, are not superheroes. They are actually supervillains. And there was a previous movie, The Suicide Squad, that came out a while back, many years ago. I think it had some commercial success, but it was critically not well received. This one, I suspect, will be different. It debuted with a Rotten Tomatoes score of 96%, and that's certified fresh. But I can concur. I can confirm that this movie was fresh. It was chock full of humor. It was very funny, very clever dialogue. Mostly, there was some corny shit, but overall, funny. This is a movie that makes you chuckle quite a bit. There was some violence, over-the-top violence. It was gory. It was gory, I'm not gonna lie. But it was also very funny. Great soundtrack. Very good soundtrack. This movie was directed by, I believe his name is James Gunn, and he's known for that. He also directed Guardians of the As you can see here, there's some recognizable faces. We've got Idris Elba in there. Margot Robbie is in there, and John Cena in there. And way in the back, in the upper right corner of that picture, is a shark. I kid you not. It is a shark. His name is King Shark. But this was a fantastic movie. I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed it so much, I'm actually going to watch it again tonight. Yes, there's Idris Elba over there. And the plot was decent. It was serviceable. So these guys, like I said, they are not superheroes, they're villains. They're all in jail. I see Aaron Davis here. What up, Aaron Davis? And Stacey Mendenhall has joined us. These folks were all in jail, and therefore they are expendable, And so they are sent on a dangerous mission, a mission that would be considered suicidal, hence the name of the squad, Suicide Squad. And they end up, gelling. At first they're like rah, 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 but they end up gelling, and I'm not going to spoil anything for you. It is a great, very entertaining show. By the way, this character, King Shark, is very funny. He's not very smart, at least how he's represented in this movie, but apparently in the comic books, he can actually put sentences together, and he also appears to be quite ripped, but not in this movie. In the Suicide Squad, he looks like he could you do some sit-ups. And then after that, or maybe before that, Wifey and I will check out episode, I forget if it's 3 or 4 of Ted Lasso, which is our new favorite TV show. It's a very funny show, and lots of good feelings in this show as well. So that's it for our random stuff. Let's go ahead and jump on into our quick hits. Yeah, you son of a bee. Take that, you punk ass. Yeah. All right. So quick hits. So the state of California every year has serious problems with wildfires, and this year is no exception. Um, there's a very dangerous wildfire going on right now. It's being referred to as the Dixie Fire. It's in Northern California, and it so far has burned through 361,000 acres of land. It has destroyed 100 homes, and it has also destroyed a historic California town known as Greenville in Plumas County. And it's tragic. Thousands have been evacuated, and thousands more are already, are in the process of being evacuated and possibly will be losing their homes. And as of last night, the fire was only 35% contained. And this is yet another very clear, crystal clear symptom of climate change. And it's not going to get any better. It's only going to get worse. And my friends out there in California, they can attest to that, as they're not able to water their lawns and they have to watch how much water they use. It's a very serious problem. And I don't know why they haven't come up with some way to deal with this other than, well, I don't know. You'd have to really reverse climate change, and that's not happening. A jobs report came out today for the month of July, and some staggering numbers by anybody's, by anybody's estimation. The number 943,000 jobs were added in the month of July. I don't care if you're a Democrat or a Republican. You look at those numbers and you cannot deny that something President Biden is doing is right. Okay? His jobs plan is working. And he made sure to let people know today when he made his appearance. So I mentioned in the stories of the day, I asked the question, is President Biden the best presidential troller of all time? Especially considering, he is following in the steps of a guy who is known for being a troll on Twitter. This is a different kind of trolling. This is not, you don't see President Biden online, attacking private citizens and getting into beefs with celebrities and stuff. No, but you do see him out there. And again, he's not dissing reporters in a mean, nasty way, but he is letting you know he is by no stretch of the definition sleepy. Okay? So he showed up in his press conference today to announce the 943,000 new jobs wearing a tan suit. Yes, he did. Why is this a big deal? It's not really a big deal, not to me and not to you, but to the folks in Fox News who made a big deal out of a certain someone showing up as president in a tan suit. It was a major controversy. So President Biden rocked that tan suit. And of course, no, he didn't look as good as President Obama, but that wasn't the point. The point was, suck on it, bitches. But as far as trolling goes, he has already coined the phrase, the former guy. He's got millions of people referring to Spanky McDumbass online and on TV as the former guy. He did that. Why does that matter? It doesn't really matter, but it matters because when people discuss him online, a lot fewer people are actually using his name. They're calling him the former guy. They're calling him TFG. Oh my goodness. Misha Oliver, thank you so kindly. Thank you for that donation. That is incredible. Thank you. He also took the time to hit back at the governor of Florida, Governor Ron DeSantis. Some people call him Death Santis, DeSantis, and I'll show you what I'm talking about right here. I don't know if you heard that, but he said, Governor who? Yes, Governor who? Exactly. Get that shit out of here. And he was, aside from that, he's done little things like, when he met with Putin, he did give him a gift. What gift did he give him? He gave him a pair of aviator shades. The kind of shades that President Biden wears. That's a very subtle kind of trolling. I love it. I love it so much. What else has he done? Oh, the poor, unfortunate soul you see on the screen now is Fox News reporter Peter Doocy. And when he's not busy getting owned by Jen Psaki, the White House press secretary, he is often getting owned by her boss. Here's one instance.
Mr. President, what you talking to Vladimir Putin about?
You.
Mr. President, what you talking to Vladimir Putin about?
You.
What'd you talk to President Putin about? You. Okay? He wasn't done yet.
President, have you picked a running mate yet?
Yeah, I have.
You have? Who is it?
Who is it?
You.
Okay, so he didn't know the follow-up was coming, but he did answer with a direct yes, he has picked a running mate.
President, have you picked a running mate?
So that was Peter Doocy last summer during the presidential election campaign, and he tried to ask Biden a gotcha question about his VP pick, and he said, "Who did you pick? Did you pick a VP yet?" Yeah. Who did you pick? You. So, yeah. I don't know if he's the best troller in chief yet, but he's in the running. In other news, Ralph Norman, who is a Republican member of the House of Representatives, had the misfortune of filing a lawsuit against Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. Dude, why you want to do that? You know she plays 4D chess, right? Now, in this instance, Speaker Pelosi didn't have to play chess at all. She just sat and watched him play himself. And play himself he did, because soon after, hey, what's up, Wojo Mom? I see Wojo Mom in the heezy. Glad to see you. And yes, Aaron, Lindsey Graham also has COVID, but this one in particular actually filed a lawsuit against Speaker Pelosi. So shortly thereafter, we learned that he tested positive for COVID. Siri, show me a picture of a guy who zigged when he should have zagged. Siri, show me a picture of a guy who fucked around and found out. That's him right there. Excuse me. All right, Siri, now show me a picture of a confident woman who is saying, you really shouldn't have messed around with me, and now you found out, without actually saying that. Yeah. Yeah. She didn't want to say she told you so. She just let COVID tell him so. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen, for our quick hits. Let me turn this. There we go. All right, and now let us jump right on into our timeline, a cleanse. Timeline cleanse. Stephanie L. That saying, "Play stupid games, win stupid prizes." That is one of my favorite sayings. Lee Son is asking me if I saw Don Winslow's tweet about them all being on Manchin's houseboat for drinks. Yes, I did see that. I saw the reports on the news, and apparently everyone who was on his boat, on Manchin's boat for drinks, got tested and retested for COVID, and apparently they are in the clear. So yes, Sandra, I do love karma. But little did I know, I also love cute baby goats. Somehow, animals have a way of walking or jumping or hopping right up to the camera and looking right in there. This is adorable. I'm sorry. No kittens today. Cute baby goats will suffice. So damn cute. All right. That's it for our baby goats. Next up, is anybody out there a fan of Dave Grohl or the group he performs for? I believe it's the name of the Foo Fighters, right? Dave Grohl. Is he a Foo Fighter? Because Dave Grohl recently did some trolling of his own. He was trolling one of those ultra conservative church groups. And, they like to profess their love of the Lord by, parading around with signs talking about how much God hates this and God hates that. What? So Dave Grohl had a message of love, and I thought I would share this with you.
Yeah, he's good for that purpose for sure.
Okay, so you see the signs there. Free will is a satanic lie is one. God hates false idols. These are Trump supporters, mind you. God hates false idols. I don't think God hates pride. God hates pride. God hates. Those words, they don't match up. They don't. So there, in the white truck, that's Dave Grohl, and he's jamming. He's about to speak. He got something to say.
Because you know what? I love you. I do. The way I look at it is I love everybody. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Uh-huh. That's right.
Just love everybody.
That's right.
Because I think it's about love. That's what I think. I think we're all about love.
It's all about love.
You know what y'all should be doing? You should be dancing.
Yeah, that's right.
1, 2, you know what to do, go on.
Ah!
Come on, boys. You can dance with me. Come on now. I saw your mama dancing. I saw her dance. She was dancing. So we're going to sing it to you. My baby was at midnight.
I just did this in my show the other day. Come on, you guys. You know what song this is. You should be dancing, yeah. It's not a story time with BDD show if I don't have some Bee Gees. I don't know why they keep popping up in my guessing games. They just haven't popped up in rap yet. Okay, last but not least, some of you are asking me what happened to my Monday my Monday show. You said it was unavailable, and I thought it was. You guys were right. It was unavailable. I got dinged in the head because one of the videos I showed was from the Olympics, and apparently they are very touchy about sharing their property. Any video that's being shown in the Olympics will get you copyright stricken. Yeah, so they froze that video. I was blocked, and so I trimmed it out from my show, and so now it's available. In case you missed Monday's show, you can check it out. It's available now. I say that to say this, that now I have a different video that looks like it's from the Olympics, but it's not. It's from like 4 years ago. Table tennis, anyone? Just watch the guy at the bottom of the screen. He does not want to lose.
Schieß doch mal.
I don't know how he manages to keep
fester.
returning this ball. It's impossible.
Ich gehe in Deckung.
Look, he's all the way to the... He's almost off the court. This is incredible. Now he's going to run around the table, returns it. The crowd goes wild, and he wins the point and collapses. That shit is just insane. Right now, he's like 7-8 feet away from the table.
Schieß doch mal.
That's incredible.
Ja, fester. Ich gehe in Deckung.
Look at this. It's fantastic. And he cuts it back to him. That is incredible. So the moral of that story, guys, is never give up. Also, practice. Practice makes perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and jump on into... That's it for our timeline cleanse. And thank you for participating. If you're still here, if you're lurking, if you are chatting on the side, or you're just in the background just watching, please give us a like. Give us a thumbs up. Just click that thumbs up button. Appreciate it very much. Thank you. And now, what you've all been waiting for, this is the main story. The Pennsylvania Senate race is heating up. Now, it's already been going on because at least two of these candidates have declared as early as February of this year. I'm referring to John Fetterman, who is the candidate on the far left of the screen and possibly to the far left of this race. And in the middle is Connor Lamb. And on the far right is Malcolm Kenyatta. So I awoke this morning to John Fetterman trending on Twitter, and I wanted to find out why. But first, keep in mind here, not too many of us live in Pennsylvania. We got Punxsutawney Moe is a Pennsylvanian, and we got a few other people who live in Pennsylvania, who live in Pittsburgh and Philly and all those great places. But not a lot of us know what Pennsylvania is known for, right? Pennsylvania is a great state. It's a northeastern state, and it is primarily known as being the place where democracy was founded, where the writing of the Constitution happened, yeah, in Pennsylvania. Philadelphia. It's also known for its industrious, hardworking steel workers, yeah? It's also known for its Pittsburgh Steelers, who won 4 championships in the 70s with Terry Bradshaw. Also, Hershey's. I see Petty Deb throws up Hershey's there. And it's also known for Philly steaks. Huh? Philly steaks. You ever been to South Street and had a Philly steak? You gotta check it out. Philly steaks. You gotta have at least one. So now these 3 candidates are running to replace Senator Pat Toomey. He's a Republican. He is not running to be reelected. He's not running for reelection, so his seat is now up for grabs. I was mostly familiar with Connor Lamb from a few years back when he ran for the PA, the 18th district, to be a representative. But John Fetterman, I became familiar with him earlier in the year, and actually some parts of last year, as he was mixing it up with Trumpers. And his name kind of got some national prominence. So he is the former mayor of Braddock, and he's the current lieutenant governor of Pennsylvania, and he's mostly described as a progressive. Some people call him a democratic socialist. He is a Bernie supporter, and that's no knock against him. He happens to like Bernie Sanders. I like Bernie Sanders. I'm not a Bernie supporter, but I do like Bernie Sanders. He has also recently criticized Kyrsten Sinema for not voting like a Democrat. So, he is supportive of President Biden. He's also supportive of making marijuana legal. He's supportive of LGBTQ. He often boasts that he was the first mayor to officiate over an LGBTQ wedding before it was cool, But this morning, his name was trending because as Connor Lamb announced his running, I guess some of his supporters unearthed some video that does not look too good for John Fetterman.
Fetterman says he rushed his son inside, called 911, and took off in his truck after a masked man in black he saw running. But Chris Mayeras, the man Fetterman confronted, turns out to be an innocent jogger who police say had no weapon.
There wasn't any assault rifle shots. It was bottle rockets behind the library.
Mayor Fetterman did have a weapon.
A 20 gauge shotgun under the back seat of my truck, which I pulled out and I showed to just say, look, we're going to wait here and we're going to get this all sorted out when the police arrive.
Mayeras and the mayor tell very different stories. He says Fetterman
followed me into North Braddock and pulled a shotgun and aimed it at my chest.
Did you point the shotgun at him?
No, I did not. I pointed it, way so that he would see that I was armed, but I did not point it at him. In fact, I didn't even have a round chambered or remove the safety at that point.
For both men, it was frightening. North Braddock's police chief says his officers tell him the shotgun incident was over when they arrived. Mayeras says that's not true. The police tried to laugh it off.
I mean, there's a mayor with a shotgun and 6 other cops surrounded me. What else can I do but this?
I believe I did the right thing, but I may have broken the law during the course of it, and I'm certainly not above the law.
Okay, so my friend Punxsutawney Mo points out that this video has been out at least half a year. I got news for you, my friend. It's been out longer than that. It's actually been out since the year 2013. It's been out a very long time. And since then, the guy that he allegedly pointed a shotgun at, Chris Mayeras, he still insists to this day that how Fetterman characterized that incident was wrong, was absolutely wrong. He said he lied about it, right? However, he also says that he believes that John Fetterman should be elected senator. He actually supports Fetterman for senator. He says that one incident in his life should not rewrite all the good that he has done for Pennsylvania. So I find that interesting. Me personally, I don't know enough about John Fetterman to know whether or not he's good for the state of Pennsylvania. But this is what we're going to have to be doing if we choose to weigh in and throw our support behind any particular candidate, right? Some people are saying maybe he's too far left and Pennsylvania is kind of purplish, but it's leaning red. My uncle is a Trump supporter, Go figure. You go figure, my uncle, right? So I also found out this morning, at about the same time Fetterman was trending on Twitter, that Connor Lamb was running for Senate as well. And as I mentioned earlier, I did support him when he was running in that special election back in 2018. And he narrowly defeated his Republican opponent back then. Let's see. Do we have a troll in here? Somebody called He Just Backflips. Well, if he is disturbing folks, please eject him. I'm sure Tina G is there to be on top of it, or somebody. Let's see. Oh, okay. So Connor Lamb is a former Marine, federal prosecutor, a union supporter, a gun owner, and a Social Security protector. That's how he... Oh, shit. You know, I just realized... Excuse me? I'm sitting here wondering, damn it, why is it so dark? I forgot to turn my light on. Yeah, so... Let me show you a little clip that Mr. Lamb has put together for his own Senate campaign.
I'm Connor Lamb. I talk with Pennsylvanians every day who've come to believe that our democracy is in crisis. And they're right. The other side denies reality and worships Trump. They're making it harder to vote and lying about our elections. Well, I swore an oath to protect the Constitution as a Marine, as a prosecutor, and as a member of Congress. And I will keep that oath. So later today, I'm announcing my candidacy for the U.S. Senate. I believe this is the most important Senate seat in the country. We have to build on our majority and tell the truth about what's really going on in people's lives. We need to raise pay for working people, protect your retirement, and make sure you have health care when you need it. All of these issues are on the line next year, and our opponents will lie about them, just like they lie about elections. Donald Trump knows how important Pennsylvania is. He's come here to campaign against me 3 elections in a row, and each time, with your help, we've won. These are serious times, and we won't win this race on Twitter. We'll win it going town by town, talking to people, and listening. That starts today. We plan to visit 12 counties in the next week alone. I hope you'll follow along at connorlamb.com. Our democracy was born in Pennsylvania, and I'm running because I believe Pennsylvania can save it.
Okay, so that's Connor Lamb's video. Some people have described Connor Lamb as a centrist, which, you know, if he is in a state like Pennsylvania that I described as being purple, means you have a significant number of people there who are Democratic, a significant number of people who are Republican. You have to ask the question, who has the better chance of winning the most votes? Because yeah, it's important to stand behind what you believe. It's very important, but you know, you can do that on the sidelines as a loser, or you can kind of craft and mold your message to one that appeals to the majority of people. The problem with that is that if you are a centrist, does that mean that you are going to betray those of us in the Democratic Party in order to, appeal to people on the right? Do you betray some things that are important to us? And I know I don't need to shout out any names of people who that resembles, but, you know, you got Joe Manchin, who is in a Republican state, and while he does vote Democratic, you know, a good amount of the time, it's right now when it really counts that we can't really count on Joe Manchin for the voting rights bill, you know, and a bunch of other things. So centrist, I don't know. If he wins as a centrist, that's yay. But if we get Joe Manchin 2.0, that's not good either. You know, right now we're trying to build we're trying to expand our Senate majority, and having another Joe Manchin or Kirsten Sinema in the Senate, that's not going to do us any favors, right? So what's the alternative then? Do we have somebody in the middle, in between John Fetterman and Connor Lamb? I don't know if Malcolm Kenyatta fits that description. I don't think I would describe him as being in the middle of Fetterman and Connor, but maybe he is. He is a working families party candidate. He's been endorsed by the Pennsylvania chapter of the American Federation of Teachers, so teachers like him, and the Temple Association of University Professionals. And he is also declared back in February, and here's a clip announcing why he's running and what he stands for.
Government hasn't worked for working families like mine. I know what it's like to see an eviction notice, to work a minimum wage job. My first one was at the age of 12, working to support my family. My dad was a social worker. My mom was a home health care aide. No matter how hard they worked, they struggled to make ends meet for me and my siblings. And unfortunately, my story isn't that unique. It's familiar to Pennsylvanians all across the Commonwealth. Working families from Philly to Erie, from Scranton to Johnstown, from Bethlehem to Uniontown are resilient and leaning on one another. But Pennsylvania and America are at a crossroads. After 4 years of division and just over a month since a failed coup at the United States Capitol, we face a question of who we want to be as a country. But we also face a recognition what's been broken has been broken for more than 4 years. We have to answer the question at the heart of every campaign. Who should government work for? We need policies that actually speak to working families and lift them up. We have to choose. Are we going to go down the path of darkness? Or are we ready to bring a new day to Pennsylvania? A new day that demands we acknowledge how out of reach the American promise has been for too many of us. A new day where we confront head-on challenges in healthcare, in climate, in gun violence, and poverty. A new day where we don't just talk about justice, but we make it real in our lifetime. A new day where no matter who you are, who you love, how you worship, you get a fair shot.
It's time for a new day, Pennsylvania. I'm Malcolm Kenyatta, and I'm running for the United States Senate.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like I like his message. I think his message is positive. I think it resonates. If you're a Democrat, the things that he said, those are the things that a Democrat would say, a Democrat should say, supporting the people, supporting working families. At the end of the day, out of all three of these candidates, I could support any one of them that wins the primary. Here's the problem, right? It is a primary. And that means that they're not going to be going out there saying nice things about each other. They're trying to win. So they're going to try to bruise up their opponent as much as possible. And often when you're bruising your opponent in a primary, you are also giving ammunition to the other side. Yeah? And sure, if that candidate has to do what they got to do to win, politics is a dirty business, right? You don't get into politics because you want to be friends with everybody. You can't, right? You're going to make some enemies. Here's the problem. I like all three of these candidates for different reasons. But at the end of the day, whoever wins this primary has got to garner the support, not just of the Democrats, but also independents, and also maybe peel off some moderate centrist Republicans and, increase the margin of his win. So I say whoever wins, we throw our full-throated support behind them. and we do as much as possible to not damage any of these three candidates during the primary. If they're going to hit each other, fine. Let them work shit out amongst themselves. Let them do that. But don't contribute to damaging the guy who will ultimately end up being our candidate for Senate, in November of next year. That's it. And, I'm all about blue no matter who. John Fetterman, honestly, I gotta say, I kind of like Fetterman for very superficial reasons. He's a big bruising guy that I think has that workman's kind of ethic that I think a lot of Pennsylvanians can get around. I don't know. It's just me. Like, I'm looking at what's popular right now and what will have the greatest appeal. Yeah, he is a progressive, and Pennsylvanians are not stupid. They know that inside the packaging is what's important, right? And so he supports some things that might not appeal to a majority of Pennsylvanians. I just got a feeling in my gut. I think Fetterman is probably the right guy to run against whatever Republican candidate that they have to put out there. And we just have to throw our support behind them. But I can support any of these three guys. I'm leaning towards Fetterman for very superficial reasons, as I said. But it is what it is. All right. And as a rule, you do want to amplify in these primaries. You want to amplify the strengths of your candidate. If you can at all resist, please try to resist the urge to damage any of these candidates. Let the GOP do their due diligence and sling the mud however they're going to sling it. Let's not contribute to that. All right? Thank you very much. All right. And now, my favorite part of the show is Name That Love Song. Wait, let me just check, see if this works here. Hello? Is this working? Yes, it is. Okay, so those of you who are new to this game, let's see. Those of us who are new to this game, here's how it goes. I'm going to sing the lyrics to a song that hopefully most of you will recognize. And if you do recognize those lyrics, then you type in the name of the song or the name of the artist or both, and I will read out the people who shouted it out the quickest. I'm not going to read all of the names of all the guesses, just, maybe the top 10 or 15 or so. Okay. Here we go. Number 1. Girl, tell me only this, that I'll have your heart for always, and you want me by your side, whispering the words, I'll always love you. And forever, I will be your lover. And I know if you really care, I'll always be there because I truly... Yes, we're looking for a Lionel Richie. Truly. Lionel Richie, he was a prolific writer and singer back then. I really did not appreciate when I was growing up how great Lionel Richie was. Okay, let's see. Da, 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 da. Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta. Okay, at the top here we got Tracy M, followed by Synthfan, Cha-Cha, Susie Brizuela, Scribble My Dibbles, Misha Oliver, Valerie G, Patricia Pueyes, Monique Lee, Samantha Hawkins, Lisa Hathaway, Sylvia Correa, Cindy C, Watcher Soko, Wilbur McCarthy, The Trump Reaper, Ben Carlazzo, Corey Lord. No, not Corey Lord, sorry. All right. Let me prep myself for this next one here. Good Lord, I have completely forgotten the melody for this next song. Hang on. See, now I got Lionel Richie on the brain. That melody. Let's see. All right, I'm just gonna have to read these lyrics and hope that you recognize them. Yeah, I don't have the melody for you. I remember all my life raining down as cold as ice. Shadows of a man, a face through a window, crying in the night. The night goes into morning, just another day. Happy people pass my way, looking in their eyes. I see a memory. I never realized how happy you made me. I will be amazed if anyone gets this. Oh, shit. You son of a bitch. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I got a handful of people who really impressed the heck out of me. We were looking for Barry Manilow, and holy shit, Scribble My Dibbles, how did you do that? Scribble My Dibbles is at the top, guys. Yes, Barry Manilow, and the name of the song was Mandy, and I'm completely still blanking on the melody, and I practiced this like 2 days in a row. Shit. I love me some Barry Manilow, but I can't remember that name, that melody. Stacy Mendenhall is there, Misha Oliver, Watcher Soko, Cha-Cha, Lisa Hathaway, Stacy Mendenhall has said, Samantha Hawkins, Monique Lee, Kathleen Cross, Sylvia Correa, Wojo Mom. Aaron said I wasn't even paying attention. Wilbur McCarthy, Ben Carlazzo. Okay. Let's go. Let's go on to the next one here. All right. I got this melody. Don't worry. Here we go. Oh, wait. I see Debbie Neiman saying she always sucks at the love songs. I bet you got this one. You should have seen by the look in my eyes, baby. There was something missing. You should have known by the tone of my voice, maybe, but you didn't listen. You played dead, but you never bled. Instead, you laid still in the grass, all coiled up and hissing. Hey, I'm gonna keep on loving you, 'cause it's the only thing I wanna do. I just wanna sleep. All right. Whatever. Yes, REO Speedwagon. The name of the song was Keep On Loving You. And who do we here have at the top of the list here? We got Synth Fan, followed by Cha-Cha with a very bizarre thing, but I'll give you credit for that one. She said Korea or Speedwagon. Must have been autocorrect. Michelle Bookout is there. Punxsutawney Mo. That damn Karen. Misha Oliver. Tracy M. Gavin Rutherford. Sylvia Correa. Susie Brizuela. Cha-Cha said Oreo. Can give you that. Watcher Soko, Monique Lee, Cindy C, Patricia Pueyes, Wilbur McCarthy, Monique Lee, Susie with Aria, yeah, Cha-Cha, Samantha Hawkins, Wojo Mom. Okay, very good, you guys. Next up. Okay, this is going to be a challenge for the octave impaired. That's me. Here it is. Listen up. Maybe I hang around here a little more than I should. We both know I got somewhere else to go. But I got something to tell you that I never thought I would. But I believe you really ought to know. To know. Da-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I'm not trying to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm not trying to make you anything at all. Yes, we were looking for Olivia Newton-John. I honestly love you. Yes, and at the top, let's see, who do we have at the top? Scribble My Dibbles once again. She loves those love songs. Let's see, Scribbles followed by Tracy M, Callie Murphy, Misha Oliver, that damn Karen, Valerie G, Cha-Cha, Regina Clark, Michelle Bookout, Susie Brizuela, Monique Lee, Kathleen Cross, Watcher Soko, Cindy C, Sylvia Correa, Monsoon Al Zulu is back. What up? Gavin Rutherford, Regina Clark, Samantha Hawkins, Lisa Hathaway. Very good, you guys. Okay. This is where I needed the synthesizer thing. This one may or may not be challenging depending on my ability to do this correctly. And yes, Wilbur McCarthy, Olivia is still alive. Here we go. Bear with me. What we're going to do right here is go back, way back into time. Da-na-na-na-na. No, baby, no, baby, no, baby. No, 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 no. If you take your love away from me, I'll go crazy. I'll go insane. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You got your problems, baby, and I got mine. Let's just spend it all by putting it together. Yeah. When you say you love me, you don't mean nothing. If you care, you'd be there like you used to be. I'm searching for the words to make you realize that I really, really want you to stay. Oh, tears of frustration I hold inside. But if you walk away, you make this grown man cry. Don't leave. Dun, 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 Don't leave me, girl. Please stay with me tonight. All right, that was not easy, and I apologize to your eardrums. I did my best. But still, some of you guys were somehow able to correctly guess. I threw you off in the beginning with that wolf. Some people said Wolfman Jack. What we're going to do right here is go back. That is the beginning of that song. At the top here, we got Ness from Connecticut, Tracy M. Let's see. Asmila J. Pasta D, you're kind of close. Scribble says, what the hell? Wilbur McCarthy. Scribble says you just made that song up. No, you didn't. Let's see, who else? Tracy M. Samantha Hawkins. Let's see. Cindy C. Pasta D. Yeah, you got it. Cha-cha. Let's see. Okay, that's it. I stumped most of you. Hooray for me. All right. Here we go. Here's the next one. A few stolen moments is all that we share. You got your family and they need you there. Though I tried to resist being last on your list, but no other man's gonna do. So I'm saving all my love for you. All right, let's see. Who do we got? Oh, did I not tell you guys? It was Blackstreet. Sorry, the last song. So sorry. That was Blackstreet. Don't leave. Let's see. And at this one here, this one we have at the top, it's none other than that damn Karen. Followed by Tracy M, Cha-Cha, Lee Saunders, Pasta D, Gavin Rutherford, Susie Briswella, The Trump Reaper, Misha Oliver, Regina Clark, Victorina, Katha Murphy, Monique Lee, Scribble by Nibbles, Valerie G, Sylvia Correa, Watcher Soko, Lucy L, Cindy C, no, not Synth Fan. I tried, Lee Saunders. I tried going for that high note. I might not do it again. And Monsuno Zulu. Very good, you guys. Okay. Next up. This one, thankfully, there's no high notes. You're welcome. Spending all my nights, all my money going out on the town. Ding-dong-dong. Doing anything just to get you off of my mind. But when the morning comes, I'm right back where I started again. Trying to forget you is just a waste of time. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. There was something in everything about you. Da-da-da-da. You can try it on me. I was wrong, and I just can't live without you. All right, we were looking for Player. I guess they're a one-hit wonder because I don't know any other tunes by Player. But for a one-hit wonder, this was a hell of a tune. Baby Come Back. And at the top, once again, good Lord, what is happening? That damn Karen. That damn Karen. She's at the top again. Followed by Monique Lee, Misha Oliver, Tracy M, Scribble by Dibbles, Lucy L, Stacy Mendenhall, Susie Brizuela, Victorina, Valerie G, Regina Clark, Lucy L, Gavin Rutherford, Cindy C, Samantha Hawkins, Stella Baxter, Sylvia Correa. Watch your so go. Okay, and I got to speed it up here because I am a little bit over time. Here's the next one. I know your eyes in the morning sun. I feel you touch me in the pouring rain. And the moment that you wander far from me, I wanna feel you in my arms again. And you come to me on a summer breeze, keep me warm in your love, then you softly leave. And it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Okay, it was it's Bee Gees. You gotta have Bee Gees in this show every episode. And at the top here we've got Cha-Cha, Lee Saunders. This was How Deep Is Your Love? Bee Gees. Cha-Cha, Lee Saunders, Synth Fan, Scribble My Dibbles, Victorina, Monsuno Zulu, Sylvia Correa, Valerie G, Tina G, Lucy L, Susie Brizuela, Gavin Rutherford, Regina Clark, Watcher Soko, Misha Oliver, Tracy M, Paula Freitas, Stella Baxter, Fox Hill Dreams. Okay, very good, you guys. Trump Reaper, Monique Lee, Cadaver. Okay, next up, and I'm trying to speed this along because I still have another thing after this. Here's the next one. With all my heart, I love you, baby. Stay with me, and you will see my arms will hold you, baby. Never leave, 'cause I believe I'm in love. Mm-hmm. Hear me calling out your name. I feel no shame. I'm in love. Mm-hmm. Don't you ever go away. It'll always be this way. All right, we were looking for Anita Baker, Sweet Love. If you were around in the late 80s and you had a boyfriend or girlfriend, you probably had a baby to this song. Let's see. At the top here, we got Tracy M, Susie Brizuela, Cha-Cha, Scribble My Dibble, Samantha Hawkins, Gavin Rutherford, Cindy C, Lucy L, Monique Lee, Regina Clark, Calabarre, Nita, Cha-Cha, Watcher Soko, Sylvia Correa, Victorina, Wilbur McCarthy, Stella Baxter, Pasta D. Next up, this is the last one, you guys. Last one. Wilbur McCarthy said, it's hard to type with a cigarette in your hand. Put that cigarette down, my man. All right, last one, you guys. My love, I'll never find the words, my love, to tell you how I feel, my love. Mere words could not explain. Precious love, you held my life within your hands, created everything I am, taught me how to live again. All right, let's see. I think we got enough. Yeah, I think we got enough guesses here. God bless you. You make me feel brand new. And at the top here, we got Scribble, my Dibbo. Once again, the stylistics. You make me feel brand new. Make me feel brand new. Let's see. We got Kathy Murphy, Gavin Rutherford. I did trick a lot of you guys into thinking it was Endless Love. No. Cindy C, Luppy Girl, Cha Cha. Valerie G, Monique Lee, Stella Baxter, no. Samantha Hawkins. Luppy Girl said her mom guessed it. Good for you, Mom. That's what's up. Aaron Davis, there you go. Regina Clark, Aaron Davis, Pasta D. Lee Saunders. Lee Saunders thinks everybody just copied her. I believe you guys got this. Very good. This one was a tough one because we're going to go way back into time. All right. And that's it. That's it for the love song guessing game. Thank you guys for playing that. And thanks for bearing with my terrible command of my own voice box. And you make me feel brand new. All right, and next up, as I mentioned at the beginning of the show, instead of doing the You Raggedy Bitch, we want to focus on some of the things that make us smile, that make us inspired, that make us happy. And I give you...
Hooray!
Rising Star. Wait. Rising Star. And today's Rising Star, before I give you today's Rising Star, I'm going to go back to a Rising Star from last year. See, we find often in dark times and challenging times, people that are able to make us smile and laugh. Cha-Cha, thank you for the very generous donation. Thank you for that. That makes me smile. During last year's pandemic, we had Sarah Cooper rise to the occasion and make us all laugh our asses off with her rendition of the infamous Bleach press conference. This year, we have a relative unknown individual by the name of Alfredo Rivera. So Alfredo Rivera came to prominence within the last 24 hours, really, because whether you have heard of this incident or not, there was an incident on Frontier Airlines where a passenger by the name of Matthew Berry became unruly, very unruly. He was a male Karen. He was intoxicated, inebriated. He was yelling. He was touching the female flight attendants, touching their ass, touching their breasts, became verbally abusive, and eventually he actually, punched one of the male attendants, at which point they determined that it was time to break out the duct tape. to a chair. He duct taped him to a chair. Oh my God. So what does this have to do with Alfredo Rivera? Well, a video surfaced showing Alfredo Rivera giving his account of what transpired on that flight.
Belligerent passenger causing sheer chaos in the air. And it got so bad that flight attendants had to duct tape the man to his seat. Ever since masks were required on airplanes, flight attendants say that their work has become downright dangerous.
Now understand something. I'm a flight attendant. That means I attend the flights. Sometimes our job has us attending to crazy people. If you push us too far, you're gonna have to attend this ass whooping.
Yes.
You see, because on this particular flight, I'm sitting in the jump seat and I'm just looking at him act a damn fool. He's spitting and cussing and going crazy. I say, that's enough. I got up and I walked over there. And by the way, this man smelled like a pack of Marlboro cigarettes, 4 shots of Everclear alcohol, and regret. So I know something's about to go down. At this point, he touching all over my coworker's breast. And where he f***ed up at is when he touched my titties. Because I don't play that. So what I did is I took out the duct tape. I said, he got scared, start stuttering, say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. I said, yeah, we about to mummify your ass now, boy. So we wrapped him up. Better than any Christmas present you will ever see. He won't be coming on no more Frontier flights at all.
Belligerent passenger causing...
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. So yeah. Oh my God. This motherfucker. Oh, it serves your damn ass right, man. He's all duct taped up in his mouth. Oh my God. So yeah, so as it turns out, you guys, I hate to disappoint you, but Alfredo Rivera is not a flight attendant. No, he is a YouTuber. He is a YouTuber, a very funny guy. This is not his first video. It's just his first video to go like really viral. At this point right now, his video has racked up almost 11 million views. It's probably over 11 million by now because it's funny. It's viral. It is believable. It's kind of believable. But here's another clip. I have another clip to show you, and you'll recognize his trademark. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
It's just getting ridiculous, and...
Alfredo Rivera, you know, the guy just came up. He just came up, and when the time was right, when all of us are kind of sick and tired of the male and female Karens out there. Look, you know, airline travel is challenging for many of us. You know, if you're stuck on the plane is taxiing for 2 hours and hasn't taken off yet. There's delays and it's hot and you're stuffy and you got your mask on and somebody else doesn't want to wear their mask. And yeah, it's tough. So people who step up and give something to the world that we can all enjoy and laugh about together, that's a rising star right there. Yeah, but that dude was funny talking about his wife and her boyfriend. Thank you, Alfredo Rivera. Looking for more from this guy. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all the time I have for today's show. I don't have time for any questions because I'm so way over time, but I'm going to do one question, one. Just one. And don't ask about what we're having for dinner because it's pizza and chicken and buffalo wings. That's what it is. Pizza and buffalo wings every Friday night. And I never get tired of it. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, and please remember to hit that like button before you walk out the door. Solid Blue Sister with her colon. Here we go. BDD, colon. I used to work in cardiothoracic transplant. Whoa. Do you think it's possible for people who receive heart transplants get mannerisms from the deceased person whose organs they received? Wow. I'm going to say no. Yeah, I'm going to say no because that we're talking about the heart, right? And the heart has nothing to do with this mannerisms. I think that they'll have a similar heartbeat to the person that got the organs, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. I'm just a guy on the Twitter. But my best guess is no. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me for another fun episode of Storytime with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, aka Brooklyn Dad. I just want to say I appreciate you guys. I appreciate that I'm able to act silly with you, to like unwind and let go and let you know my thoughts, as openly and honestly as I can express them, and laugh with you and cry with you. You guys are all right. You guys are something special. Okay, so if you got to go out tonight or this weekend, please make sure, if you're not already vaccinated, please get your shot now. Wear your mask. Keep your social distance. 6 feet or better. And have a lovely, relaxing evening and weekend. I will see you guys here Monday, same time, same place. I love you all. Peace. Wait, why are people saying Silent Blue Sister is invisible? I can see her. Hey! My high notes traumatized some of you. Wilbur McCarthy wants to know, do you think unvaccinated people should be the ones in quarantine? No, but I think they should be forced to wear a mask, and if not, they should be fined. Hey! Stella Baxter is going to play some stylistics. I'm glad that I was able to put an earbud in at least one person today. You make me feel brand new. God bless me with you. It's a great song. Yeah. All right. Da, 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 da. Okay, you guys. Thank you once again for a wonderful show, for a wonderful week. I love you all. But now you know it's time. You need to leave.